So today we'll just have a nice simple session focusing on some nice basic things, and including we'll start with a little bit of focus on our breathing, just exploring some of the different spaces of our breathing and coordinating them together to help us to breathe fully and freely. So we're going to look at three parts, essentially the abdomen, the ribs, and then the shoulders, and then put all of those together in a couple of different ways into a complete breath. It can help to put your hands on different parts of your body as you do this, to bring your awareness to them, to help you to tune into what you're doing in the different spaces. If you're already quite comfortable with that, it's fine to just leave your hands away from your body and just focus on what's happening with your body as well. I'll place my hands in different positions to help guide things. So to begin with, if you want to, you can put one hand on your abdomen, one on your chest, and we're going to focus on breathing with our abdomen. So when we breathe in, our abdomen expands. And then as we breathe out, our abdomen draws back in. And our hand that's on our chest moves very little. So we breathe in, the belly expands. And we breathe out, the belly draws back in. Breathe in, belly expands. And breathe out, your belly draws back in. Breathe in, expand the belly. We'll do a few more breaths focusing on this. Breathe out, belly relaxes back in. Breathe in, really see if you can make the movement of your abdomen nice and relaxed and free. And breathe out. Breathe in, belly expands. And notice how you feel in your mind and your body as you breathe in this way. Breathe out. Belly draws back in. Breathe in, just a couple more breaths like this. And breathe out. One more breath, focusing on the abdomen. Breathe in, belly expands. And breathe out. Belly draws back in. So you can take a little moment and pause to just notice how your mind and your body feels, focusing on breathing with your abdomen in that way. And now we're going to shift and we're going to focus on breathing with our ribs. So again, it can be helpful to put your hands on your body to help focus on what's moving, different parts. And actually, to begin with, to help us with this, what we'll actually do is we'll breathe in, expand our belly. Breathe out, let the belly draw back in. And now keep your belly in. Breathe in, expand the ribs. So the chest expands, the ribs expands. Breathe out. Let the chest fall, the ribs come back in. Breathe in, ribs expand. Breathe out. Ribs relax back in. Breathe in, ribs expand. Breathe out. Ribs relax back in. Breathe in. Ribs expand. Breathe out. Ribs relax back in. A few more breaths like this Breathe in, ribs expand. Breathe out, ribs relax back in. Breathe in, expanding the ribs, chest rises. Breathe out, chest falls, ribs relax back in. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again, we can just leave that for a moment and just notice how you felt in your mind and your body. Breathing in that way, probably a little bit different from breathing with your abdomen. It's a more active breath, and we can start to feel, it depends on what our patterns are. Sometimes people can start to feel a little bit of, feel the energy rising, certainly, both in the body and in the mind. So we'll move to the next one, which is breathing with our shoulders. So very simply, we breathe in, raise our shoulders up, and we breathe out, lowering our shoulders down. So we breathe in, raise the shoulders up, breathe out, lower the shoulders down. Breathe in, raise them up, and you feel all the muscles around your neck and your upper back. Get a little stretch, a little massage. And breathe out, lower the shoulders back down. Breathe in, lift your shoulders up. And breathe out, lower them down. We'll do just a couple more breaths like this. Breathe in, lift your shoulders up. Breathe out, lower them down. One more, breathe in. Lift your shoulders up. And breathe out. Lower them down. So in terms of the different spaces of our breathing, essentially when we're more relaxed, we tend to breathe with our abdomen. When we're more active, it moves more into our ribs. And it's when we're extremely active that it moves more strongly up into the shoulders. So often that'll be either if we're working extremely hard physically, or if mentally or emotionally, sometimes this will cause our shoulders to move a lot as well. It's interesting though, because when we choose to consciously do this slow and relaxed, what it helps us to do is actually release that tension that could build up in those times when we're really, really stimulated. So it's a useful exercise to actually help to release that. Ideally, in a complete natural breath, all of these parts work together, subtly together. And there's a phase from more relaxed to more active, and more active to more relaxed as we move through the phases of the breathing. We're going to work with this in a couple of ways. The first one we're going to do is a wave breath to coordinate all of these together. Basically, we'll start with the abdomen, move to the ribs, up to the shoulders, and then return back down as we breathe out. So this is what it will work like. So we'll breathe in, our abdomen expands. We keep breathing in, we draw our abdomen in, our chest expands. We keep breathing in, we lift our shoulders up. We breathe out, the shoulders lower. We keep breathing out, the chest sinks back in. We keep breathing out, the belly draws in. So we breathe in, expand the belly. Keep breathing in, chest expands. Keep breathing in, shoulders rise. Breathe out, shoulders fall. Keep breathing out, chest falls. Keep breathing out, belly draws back in. Breathe in, expand the belly. Keep breathing in, belly draws in, chest and ribs expand. Keep breathing in, shoulders rise. Breathe out, shoulders relax down. Keep breathing out, chest falls. Keep breathing out, belly draws back in. So it's like a wave. We breathe in, starts in the belly. gradually rolls and moves upwards. And as we breathe out, that wave washes back down and away. So breathe in. You might notice as you do this that there's a massaging effect right through the space of all of your organs. Breathe out. And also there's some massaging stimulation up and down your spine, all the nerves from your spine. We breathe in. So each breath is naturally massaging our organs and our spine. Breathe out. Deep, slow breaths coordinating all of the parts together. Breathe in. Expand the belly. Let the expansion rise higher in the body. And breathe out. Lowering, washing back down and away. Do 2 more breaths like this. Breathe in. And out. And 1 more. Breathe in. And out. And we can let go of that. So much for that sun being behind the clouds and not really affecting the light too much. Okay, so that wave breathing, it coordinates all of the parts together and it creates this massaging internally of our organs and of our nerves. But it's a great therapeutic breath. It's great to really work with the breathing capacity and get everything moving in the body. It's not a completely natural breath though, because we do have this strong emphasis on the rising and falling. A complete natural breath, we allow all of the body to move at the same time. So rather than specifically focusing on each part and moving through, we just let everything expand at the same time. And we find within it that there's still that same natural pattern. There still is a rise and fall, but it's much more subtle because everything is working at the same time. You can think of it a little bit like blowing up a balloon. When you blow up a balloon, the softest part expands first, and then gradually it moves up towards the neck, same as our neck, the stiffer part of the body, and then the expansion goes back down and away. So we'll try this for a few moments, just some whole body breathing. So sitting nice and relaxed. You can think of yourself a bit like a balloon. And then as you breathe in, feel your whole body expand. And you'll feel there's a slight rise as you expand. And then as you breathe out, feel the whole body relax back in, and there's a gentle sinking inside as you breathe out as well. So we breathe in, we feel the whole body expand, and then it rises just slightly as part of that expansion. And breathe out, let the whole body relax back in. We breathe in, the whole body expands. So the abdomen, the chest, the shoulders, but also the arms, the legs, the head, everything expands gently. We breathe out, everything relaxes back in and sinks. Breathe in, deep, slow, relaxed breath. Let everything expand. As we do this, everything gets a very gentle stretch inside. And as we breathe out, there's a gentle relaxation inside as everything relaxes back in. We breathe in, expand, expanding the whole body. And breathe out, relax, letting everything relax back in. Breathe in, expand. And breathe out, relaxing back in. We'll do just a couple more breaths. Breathe in, expand. And breathe out. Relax. Back in. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Hopefully that feels nice and relaxed. We're going to stand up and do some moving practice now. Hopefully that feels relaxing inside when we, oh goodness, what's happened to my light? I'm going to adjust this. When we breathe fully like that and we allow the whole body to relax, in some very ways, it stimulates us from the inside and allows our energy to flow. And it's well worth spending some time focusing just on your breathing to get things flowing freely and well. If that's a little bit new to you, haven't done much of that, we do have it's a free course which works just on the complete natural breath. And there's a whole bunch of other exercises that help us to get these different parts of our body moving freely, so that it then becomes easier for us to let everything work together. So if you can check that out on the longwaycloudqigong.com website, and there's a bunch of different exercises. It's something that's well worth working with in its own right, to help you to breathe more freely. So we're going to do some 12 rivers today, a nice gentle practice. And what we find when we breathe freely, so the external movement of the exercises is stimulating us from the outside, but the internal movement of the breath is also creating a massaging stimulation from the inside, and together they work to stimulate and circulate our energy. Before we do that, we're going to start just with some joint rotations to get everything moving. So if you put your hands together, we'll start by rotating our wrists. And we'll go the other way. And move out to our elbows. Big circles from our elbows. And the other way. Now the shoulders, big circles from the shoulder. And the other way. Other arm, big circle. And other way. Waist, circling at the waist, opening up the hips. And the other way. Knees, so if you bring your feet together, bend your knees, and we'll make some little circles with our knees, helping to loosen and also strengthen the tissues around the knees to make them more stable, more resilient. And the other way. Ankles. And the other way. other ankle. And the other way. Neck, tilting your head forwards and back and forwards and back, forwards and back, tilting to one side and the other side, one side and the other side, one side and the other side. Coming back to the center, lowering your arms and letting them swing as you twist side to side, just gently loosening through the whole body, through your whole spine. And coming to settle in the middle. Okay, so putting your feet shoulder width apart and then sinking into your posture a little, sitting down. Keep your back straight, your neck long, your shoulders open and relax, your arms loose at your sides. Again, we'll take a few moments to tune into our body, our breath, and our energy. So see if you can feel all the parts of your body, the sensations within your body. See if you can feel your feet, your toes, your ankles, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis, your abdomen, your chest, back and shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck, your head. See if you can feel all of your body, be aware of all of your body. And then tune into your breath. And feel the movement of your breath through your body. As you make your breath deep and slow, feel the whole body move with the breath. Just like we were practicing sitting down. As we breathe in, we feel the whole body expand and rise just a little. And the whole body contract and sink just a little. Deep, relaxed breaths. And as we allow the whole body to move with the breath, naturally this allows the energy to start to flow more freely. Deep, relaxed breaths. Okay, we're going to start into the 12 rivers, so stepping your feet close together. We'll breathe in, large circle, gathering the hands together in front of the body. Then breathe out, pressing the hands apart, coming up onto the balls of the feet if you're able to, and looking up. Breathe in, big circle, gathering the hands together in front of the body. Breathe out, press apart, looking up. Breathe in, big circle. Breathe out, press apart, look up. Breathe in, big circle. And breathe out. Breathe in, big circle. So this exercise massages our stomach and our stomach meridian. Breathe out, press apart, Breathe in, big circle. And breathe out, press apart. Breathe in, big circle. Lowering your hands, breathe out, stepping your feet shoulder width apart. Breathe in, raising our arms to the sides. Breathe out, turning through, swinging the arms through. Breathe in, coming to the center. Breathe out, turn, swing through. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. This one massages the spleen. Breathe out in the spleen meridian. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. And breathe out. Breathe into the center. And breathe out, lowering your hands. Breathe in, drawing your fists back, sitting down into a little bit of a horse stance. Breathe out, push your elbows up, back, forwards, and then opening out. Breathe in, draw back. Breathe out, elbows come up, back, forwards, and out. Breathe in, and breathe out, up, back, forwards, and out. Breathe in. Now extending the fist in front of your body, breathe out, comes out through the center line. We lower our hand, circles through, and opens out. Breathe in, draw back. Breathe out, extend out through the center line, circle through, and open. Breathe in. Breathe out. This one is punching wind, and we use it to massage the small intestine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Lowering your hands, stepping your feet a little closer together. Breathe in, bending forwards. Clasp your hands together, palms pressing against each other. Breathe out, stand up, bring your arms up to shoulder height. Breathe in, bend your legs, swing your arms back. And breathe out, reach up and back. 1 and 2. Good. So we breathe in, coming forwards. We keep our legs straight as we come forwards. So only go as far as is comfortable for you. Clasp your hands together. Breathe out. Come up. Breathe in. Bend your legs. Swing your arms back. And breathe out. 1 and 2. Once more, legs straight. Breathe in. Bending forwards. Clasp your hands together. Breathe out. Standing up. Arms to shoulder height. Breathe in, swing your arms back. And breathe out, reach up and backwards. 1 and 2. Stepping your feet out wider into a horse stance. Breathe in, raising your arms to one side. Breathe out, drawing the bow. Breathe in, change the other side. Breathe out, drawing the bow. Breathe in. Use this one for strengthening our kidneys. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in once more to each side. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in this time, circling your hands, large circle, gathering in front of your body. Breathe out, press your hands out, one high, one low. Twist to one side and twist to the other. Breathe in, gather, circle. Breathe out, press the hands out, twist, twist. Breathe in, gather, circle. Breathe out, spread. So we use this for our peripheral circulation. Breathe in, gather. Breathe out, twist, twist. Breathe in once more each side. Breathe out, twist, twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. Twist, twist. Breathe in, gather. And lowering your hands, breathe out, stepping your feet back closer together. Breathe in, raising your arms to the sides of your body. Lace your fingers together above your head. Breathe out, press up. Breathe in, open. And breathe out, lower. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, press up. Breathe in. And breathe out. So this one stretches the space that all of the organs sit within. Breathe in, known as the triple warmer. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turning to one side. Breathe in, and then we breathe out, extending our hands and lift up, over, and look behind. Breathe in as we circle. Breathe out, extend, lift up, over, and look behind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in, putting your hands on your waist. Breathe out. We lunge in one direction. Breathe in, sit back onto your heel. Turn your foot over. Breathe out, leaning down, chin towards your ankle. Release back into the lunge. Breathe in as we turn. Breathe out. Breathe in, sit back, turn over. Breathe out, reaching down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. This one is for the liver. Breathe out. As you lean down, you might feel it squeezing, massaging around the area of your liver at the bottom of your ribs. Breathe in once more to each side. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, drawing your fists back. Breathe out, extend. Breathe in, big circle. Behind, keep breathing in, big circle. In front. And breathe out to the other side. Breathe in, big circle. Behind, keep breathing in. Big circle continues in front. And breathe out. Breathe in. So this one opens our lungs. Breathe out. Breathe in, big circle. Keep breathing in. And out. Breathe in. Keep breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe in all the way through. Draw the hands back and breathe out. Sitting down, putting our hands on our knees, taking the weight through our arms. Large circles with our head and our whole body. So we breathe in, big circle, leaning across to one side. Let our head hang at the bottom, coming back wide on the other side. Breathe out, going the other way. Breathe in, big circle. And out. Breathe in. And out. Changing directions. Breathe in. This one massages our large intestine. Breathe out. And particularly it loosens our lower back, the area where the nerves go to the large intestine. Breathe in. Big circle. And out. Once more, breathe in. And out. Stepping your feet close together. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. So we're finishing where we started. And out, completing a full cycle of the organs, of the meridians. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. out. Breathe in. Out. Last one, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And lowering your hands, breathe out. Again, just settle into your posture, feet shoulder width apart. Sit down a little, back straight, neck long, arms open, relaxed. And tune into your body, your breath, and your energy. Feel the sensations of your body. Continue to allow yourself to breathe full, relaxed breaths, letting the whole body move with each breath. And you may possibly have the sense of energy circulating, moving inside you, stimulated by the exercises that we've been doing. As you continue to breathe deep, relaxed breaths, it lets the energy continue to flow and circulate. So we're going to continue our practice with a little bit of work on balancing and strengthening some of our Dantian. So a Dantian is a pool of energy, an ocean of qi. And so naturally our rivers, we've just been working with the rivers of energy, our organ meridians. Naturally, eventually, those rivers of energy flow into the sea. This is what happens. This is where we store our energy. We're going to work on 3 Dantian, the lower, the middle, and the upper. And we're just going to, we don't have a lot of time for this, but we're going to spend a little bit of time balancing and strengthening the energy in each of these Dantian. So for the first one, we'll breathe in, we'll straighten our legs, open our arms. So we're just releasing and opening. And then breathe out, sink your legs, sitting back down into your posture, and bring your hands low in front of your body so that the palms are pointing inwards underneath your belly button towards the center of your body. And we'll simply stand in this position and breathe deep, relaxed breaths and put our awareness into the center of our body. So a couple of inches below your belly button and deep in the center of your body, the area of the lower Dantian. So as we stand in this posture with our mind in this area, our palms facing inwards towards the center, we let the energy strengthen, stabilize, balance in the lower Dantian. The energy in this center relates particularly to the physical aspects of our energy. So we strengthen and stabilize our physical energy. Deep, relaxed breaths, balancing the energy in our lower Dantian. You may feel the energy in that center get a bit warmer. Might feel like it gets a bit more active as you put your awareness there to stabilize and strengthen it. Then we'll breathe in, again, straightening our legs, opening our arms, releasing, opening outwards. And then as we breathe out, we'll sink into our posture again and bring our hands in front of the middle of our chest. And we'll send our attention into the center of our chest and the center of our body, our middle Dantian. Again, we may feel the energy here become a bit warmer, a bit more active as we put our awareness there, and as the posture naturally sends energy into this area. The energy in the middle dantian relates particularly to our emotional energy. So as we balance and strengthen the energy in our middle dantian, it helps to stabilize our emotions, help us to become more resilient in our emotions. Deep, slow, relaxed breaths, strengthening, stabilizing, balancing the energy in the middle dantian. And again, we'll expand, open, straightening our legs, opening our arms wide. And then as we sink into our posture, this time bringing our hands above the center of the top of our head. And again, we send our awareness inwards into the center of the top of our head. No surprise, the energy in the upper dantian relates very much to our mental energy, our intellect. So as we bring our attention and with our posture send energy in to balance and strengthen and stabilize our upper dantian, we naturally also balance and stabilize our mind, making our mind more stable, more resilient. Deep, relaxed breaths. Strengthening, stabilizing the energy in the upper dantian. See if you can keep your shoulders relaxed, your arms relaxed, your neck relaxed, your whole body relaxed. Deep, relaxed breaths with your awareness in the middle of your head, your upper dantian. Strengthening, stabilizing, balancing the energy here. Now as we breathe in, we're going to straighten, lift our arms upwards, opening and releasing. And then very slowly, just breathing naturally, we'll lower our hands, combining together, harmonizing the energy of all these three centers. Letting your arms release naturally back to the sides. And again, we'll stand in this neutral posture and just allow the energy to stabilize, to circulate, to balance inside. And as you stand here, you might observe any changes, any differences in the quality of your energy after your practice. And we breathe in, raising the arms up. Breathe out, sink, lower down. Breathe in, raise up. Breathe out, sink, Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your hands onto your lower dantian, this time touching the surface of the skin. Bring them around into your lower back. We're going to massage the area of the kidneys and the lower back, making circular movements. And then patting down the back, outside of the legs, up the front, inside of the legs, up the inside of one arm, and up the back of the arm, up the inside of the other arm, up the back of the arm, over the face, over the head, over the neck, down your back, down the legs again, coming up the inside of the legs, up the body, out the inside of one arm, up the back of the arm, and the other arm, and coming over your face, over your head, over your neck. Once more, going all the way around. Side, over your face, over your head. As we come down our back, just coming to the waist, and bringing our hands back in front of our body. And just let the energy settle inside. And release our hands. Okay. All right, we've got a little bit of time left. We can have some discussion or some questions if anyone has anything like that. I will allow people to unmute themselves if they have any observations, any questions, anything like that that they'd like to talk about. How was the session?
It was wonderful. I'm so glad my daughter told me about it.
Oh, great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Were you still saying something?
I will be back.
Oh, great. Lovely. Great. Lisa in the chat says, John, this was great. That's nice. Nice, simple practice session today, just focusing on some of the basics. Any?
John, can I just say, my daughter yesterday on her YouTube, as your last week's video came up as a recommendation.
Oh, okay,
so
great.
Thought she'd give it a try. And she said,
oh, yes?
she said, and I got to the question and answer, and you were there, Mum.
How about that? You're famous. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, a little bit of, we did some Qigong for frustration last week, clearing our gallbladder meridian. So let's see, we've got a few people typing in the chat. So Carol says, thank you so much. My whole body is tingling. Great. Yeah. Lisa says, it gave me a bit of a break from wild animal play. Yes, I was actually thinking about doing some tiger play today, but then I thought, maybe not. the animal exercises are very strenuous and also energizing, quite different from what we've done today. Alessia says, very relaxing. Thank you, John. Jill says, always great. Thank you. Need to run back to work for a meeting. Of course, that's fine. Well, you can always leave whenever you like in these sessions. You're not going to disturb anyone. So that's fine. And John Grafton says, very good. Hot whilst doing the Dantian energizing, like a prickly heat. Okay. Well, it's fine for it to get warm and hot. Generally, that's not a bad thing at all, unless it becomes excessive, in which case you want to be able to release that that energy, but I think it's probably a good thing that you're describing there. So Beth says, terrific, it cleared some of the wildfire smoke and the room brightened. I had to go look out the window. That's amazing. Well, so here's the thing. Often in your Qigong practice, you'll find that your perception changes. So for example, things can seem brighter or they can seem quieter. It doesn't mean necessarily that anything's changed in your environment, but your perception changes. Because a lot of the noise and things that we experience in our life is actually coming from inside us. It's not necessarily from outside us. Occasionally, your Qigong practice may then have some effect more on what's going around you and actually literally make things quieter and so on. But certainly it makes changes inside on a regular basis. Elizabeth says, great, thank you, John. Rita says, thank you. And thank you everyone for having me. Okay, all right. It doesn't seem like we have any particular questions to talk about today, so that's fine. I think we'll finish now. Thanks for coming along, everyone, and look forward to seeing you on another one.
That's right. Thank you.